something we come in here for this week's video blog with England in trouble in the test match, but we don't need to worry about that because we've got some good cricket to watch around here not too long in the future.
Yeah, got Glamorgan coming up next week for their annual visit. 2 interesting games, playing Middlesex, 4-day game on Wednesday. Middlesex have just won the 2020 Cup in thrilling style. They've got some good players, Ed Joyce and O.A. Shah, who are both in good form with the bat. They'll be good to watch. So we're just keeping our fingers crossed for some good weather. And then they play Leicestershire in the Pro 40 one-day game on the Sunday. Leicestershire got Paul Nixon, who is England's World Cup wicketkeeper, of course. And we've got a competition in this week's Weekly News for tickets for all 5 days, so anybody wants to have a go, buy the Weekly News and make sure you get your answers in by Monday.
From a local point of view, Tim, in the cricket, big game, derby game last Saturday, and it had a bit of an impact on Llandudno's title hopes.
Yes, I think we said last week it was going to be a tight game, and it certainly was. Llandudno needed 5 off the last over and only managed 2. Great result for Clan Roost, of course, who were battling against relegation. Big blow for Llandudno. But fortunately, Menai Bridge also lost, so that keeps them in the title race. Moptera did them a big favour with a fantastic last week wicket stand of 75 between Goodson and Boswell.
And which games have we got to look forward to this weekend?
Yeah, Llandudno play another relegation threatened side in Harden Park at the Oval, so that's a game they really need to win now after last weekend. And Clan Roost got a tough one against Pontblyden.
In football, on Tuesday night, Colwyn Bay and Llandudno met in a friendly derby. Colwyn Bay won that one 3-1, but what did we find out about the 2 teams from that game?
Basically, that both squads need strengthening. I think that was what came out of it. Certainly, that was the view of the 2 managers. Colwyn Bay rested most of their regular players, the players that are going to be making up their first team, and struggled for an hour. And Steve Pope knows that he needs to bring in more strength in depth to the squad. That's what he's looking to do now in the next 2 weeks. Fortunately, they've been able to sign Steve Aspinall from Altrincham, so that's quite a good signing. Llandudno, they had a couple of injury scares. Craig Hogg, who's just been signed from Carnarvon, did his ankle, went over on his ankle. Gwyn Peters did his hamstring, so that's a bit of a worry with the new season only a week or so away.
And these 2 teams in action this week, and what are the football have we got to look forward to? Yeah,
Colwyn Bay at home to Ednesford Town from the Unibond Premier. They've been a conference side, good club, good test for Colwyn Bay that. Llandudno are playing at Hollinswood from Manchester, and if they play anything like they can, they'll win that.
Right, Tim, well, I've decided to introduce a bit of a test to your punditry into these weekly video blogs. So I'm going to ask you this week and every week after this for 3 predictions from the week ahead. What are you going to give me this week?
Right, head on the block time. Yeah. Well, I'll go for Llandudno to beat Harden Park. They know how important that is. I think they'll win that. I'm going to go for Colwyn Bay to beat Ednesford, because Steve Pope's going to have them wound up. He wants to see a big improvement, and a few players there playing for their places, I think. So hopefully that will cheer him up. And the third one, I'm going to go for Conway to win at Division 2 leaders Bersham in the North Wales Cricket League. Bit of a shock that, but Conway have had been looking really good the last 2 weeks. They've switched this young lad, Ewan Williams, up to opener, and he got his maiden century last weekend, 104. So I think that could be the upset of the weekend.
And England to produce a miracle in the test match?
No.